Welcome back, dweebs, to another episode of the Weekly Dweeb. With me, as always, is my good friend Kev. Kev, how are we doing today?
Happy Monday, gang. I am doing so well as one could be doing on a Monday. Luckily for all of us, we have a full-on Golden Corral style buffet of nerd news for him today, don't we, James?
Yeah, this got out of hand fast. This was meant to be a Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power preview, and the world happened. And what up, Kangaloo? We have so much tons of news, tons of MCU, GamesCon, Lord of the Rings stuff, Alien Romulus news. God, there's tons and tons of stuff, Kev. This one's gonna be fun. This is what I envisioned for the show when we started. It's just a smorgasbord. That's the best way to put it. It's like you're a kid. It's Friday at the end of the month. They ran out of lunch, so they're just going back through and getting all the extras they had from the 30 days prior. And you think you're in heaven. You're really not, because it's all it's all been made before. But here we are, buddy.
It's like that lunch on Black Friday. You know, you still got most of your Thanksgiving leftovers, and you're just taking a little bit of this, a little bit of that, putting it all together, and taking a nap about 35 minutes after you eat 1,000 calories for the third meal in a row. I love it. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Looking forward, of course, to talking more Alien Romulus. We have done our spoiler-free chats on it. I've got a spoiler-heavy video coming, but I'm excited to talk about it again.
Let's start there. That's a great starting point. Now I have to go through my millions of tabs here to find the one I'm looking for, because this is a quick topic. Alien Romulus crossed 225 million, Kev, at the worldwide box office. It cost 80 million to make. What are your thoughts, buddy?
That is some pretty good math. Kangaloo, I saw Alien yesterday and it was really good. Yeah, so I have gone back and forth on it. Like we talked about last week, I like more of it than I dislike, for sure. I think it's an enjoyable film. As we mentioned, you may have more problems with it if you're a huge lore nut and you just don't agree with some of the directions the director took the story in. But as far as it being a horror movie and being an alien film, it's hard, with the one exception. So big spoiler here, because I just want to be able to say it. Heavy spoiler. If you still want to see Romulus, check out for like the next 30 seconds real quick. Okay, the way they CGI'd our boy and turned him into Rook, that just took me out of the movie. So if they had just not done that, this movie might have been a 9 out of 10 for me. And I didn't even like the final boss of this movie, so to speak, to kind of keep it vague for everyone. But the fact that they had just a CGI nightmare version instead of having a new actor or using whether it be Fassbender or Winona Ryder or just somebody else who's also been in Android, they had to do that, and it just looked like something from the Uncanny Valley. But other than that, it's a great ride, at the very least, an enjoyable film. I'm not surprised to see that it is crushing its budget, but I'm shocked to see that it was only 80 million. Like that, which is only 80 million is one of the weirdest sentences
I checked out for like the last 30 seconds because I haven't seen it yet. That was actually perfect. So I don't know what you said. Kangaloo, this is a pro practical effects show. Me and Kev are pro practical effects. It is king. You're absolutely right. Advent, what up? Harles, what up? Kangaloo agrees with you, whatever that was.
What up? What up? What up? Yes, and yeah, Kang, we're on the same page there. For the most part, I enjoyed
Charles's comment is about the Uncanny Valley, right? That's what it was.
Yes.
Yeah, we're also anti using people's whatever you want to say models or reusing them and after they've passed. I'm anti that as well. Like General Tarkin, don't do it.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I mean, even if like the one caveat for me would be if you write it into your will or something and say, yes, I'm giving my family the right to make this decision, then morally I'm cool. But
Yeah.
visually, I still just don't really want to see it. I'd
No.
rather you use your creativity and just either come up with a new character
Mhm.
or do like it- they've done they have faced this very issue in other alien films where I thought they did it better, which you can do with the nature of that character. Uh, so, anywho, it just took me out of it a little bit, but overall, I thought it was a great ride. I look forward
Mhm.
to really just spoiling the shit out of that in a video where we just go maybe not quite the full hour and a half that Late Night with the Devil
Mhm.
got, but we'll spend some time in the arms of Alien Romulus. Don't worry about that. I just wish I'd gotten my popcorn bucket, James.
I know. Did you see the? I agree with this, Charles. It's no, actually no. Did you see the full series thing I tagged you in our Discord?
The
The
full
26th
series.
the 26th anniversary DVD set. Oh, I mean, this is gonna be
Oh,
a wild
yeah, the
show.
giant head
Yeah,
DVD
I'm
case.
gonna pull this up. Yeah, it's gonna be a wild ride today, folks. We have a lot of random topics. What up, John? Agree with you as well. Hers was goofy too because they reused footage from when she. It's just I don't like it. Charles,
Yeah.
I liked Prometheus. I was gonna go see it before I even realized it was an alien film. So actually, I enjoyed Prometheus. Kev needs this for anybody that wants to get him a birthday present. 26th anniversary DVD set. Like this is next. This is the next thing coming now. It's crazy stuff like this.
I've never seen something that I have had such strongly mixed feelings about because it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen, but it has no practicality, which then makes my brain fight with itself. Where
Go,
it's
just
like,
put it right
what,
behind you, right
what are we
here.
gonna do? Buy a binder to put the DVDs in because we're not gonna want to put them in that thing. Look at they're all loose and sticking out.
The
it looks
yeah,
cool though. Oh,
the practicality kicks in.
maybe I'll if I find one at the thrift store, I'll throw it in the studio. But no, I
It
take
would be cool.
my
Yeah.
my DVDs or Blu-rays, all of my physical media, I treat as if they are bottle caps in a post-nuclear fallout world. You know,
You have to. You have to. Stuff's just getting evaporated.
so
You
I
know.
like to have proper cases for my stuff for the most part, but it looks damn cool. But then the fact that you're going to pay an extra $80 for that thing that's probably made out of plastic. It's something those same Fallout folks taught us the hard way. Remember that Fallout 76 canvas bag? You
Mm-hmm.
know, that's the one they show you. They show you the prototype, and then in reality, what you get is just one of those popcorn buckets, which would have been cool too. Wish I could have gotten one.
Speaking of popcorn buckets, you're doing a great job today. Nice job. With zero prep. Just nice job here.
I stole a peek at your notes.
We got the Batman popcorn bucket.
Woo!
Oh, that's loud. Nice little light. It's kind of good. I like a prop.
That is a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of effort. Also,
It really is.
Kang and Harls, I agree with your Prometheus and Covenant take. Woo. Maybe we'll do them all. Maybe we'll talk about all the aliens. And spend a little time.
Maybe there's room for it on this show.
Except for Resurrections. Which Batman movie's coming out on the 28th that I'm supposed to be watching?
Oh, are they re-releasing the Batman in theaters? Is that right?
And that gets its own popcorn bucket, huh?
Yeah. Oh, the popcorn buckets are kind of getting.
Everybody gets a trophy, James.
It's really how it is now.
I also one of arguably maybe the biggest Batman nerd of all time, right here. Hello, hi. I don't know that I want a popcorn bucket with a light in it, right? Like there are certain things
You're
where the amount of butter I want on my popcorn will ruin whatever
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mine might as
specialty
well be.
thing.
Mine's butter with a little bit of popcorn mixed in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's floating. It's a golden river, and you got to.
Correct.
And you're
I
just a
agree.
little prospector trying to
So
find
you're
that popcorn.
you're anti popcorn buckets being props. That's what you're saying?
Yes. Find a different way to sell me this collectible toy, because I don't want anything that I'm eating popcorn out of to then be put on my shelf afterward. That's just a me thing.
Sorry, Jeff. When you signed up for Disney Plus, it removed us from all liability here. So if you crash and go bye-bye, we actually get all your stuff, and we're not liable. So sucks to suck.
Gotta love that free trial.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate, bud. It's just unfortunate. Okay, this was originally going to be a Lord of the Rings preview episode. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why the Dune popcorn bucket was so good. Like, it was in a scarily bad way. That's what people used it for. Like, can't fuck the alien head. We're through it.
That must be why they're always out of them anytime I get to the theater. I didn't realize they had a secondary use like that. What up, Headbug?
Headbug, what's going on?
You might be right on time.
It's something. Okay, this was originally going to be a Lord of the Rings of Power preview episode. Oh Jesus. he's gonna crash. He's out of control right now. But because of all the craziness in the universe, we've got a lot of other things to talk about. So, Kev, luckily for you, as someone who has not watched the Rings of Power Season 1, they released a recap video. So we're gonna watch it. And then you're gonna tell me if you're gonna watch the show or not.
Oh. Let's go. All right.
I have not watched this. This came out today. This is their official Twitter account. So if you can't hear it, let me know. But here we go. This is the first season. Where it's a recap.
This mark was left as a trail for orcs to follow. He was here. Sauron.
If you can't hear it, closed captioning is locked in, so I can't turn it off.
Oh. Okay.
It's all stuff from season 1, Kev.
I'm glad you reminded me of that, because I was about to. I was like, wait, you're showing me way too much in this preview.
You're like
locked in.
No, you ruined the story. Are you acquainted? Not a trailer. This is a recap of season 1.
It's actually, you're doing your job very well. Good job.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a nice job.
Of course. It is our only salvation. You need me. Without me, your people will fade. We are on the cusp of crafting a new kind of power. Not
it's crazy when you have a real story. You forget how good shows actually
Sauron?
I killed Sauron. Soon, this land will be ours.
Edbug, this is, the best way to put it, alternate universe, different show, not associated with the movies, because Amazon has rights to the books, like the Silmarillion and stuff like that. So they're not connected at all, but I just think they are.
I mean, it looks great. I'll definitely give it that.
Well, there's definitely some season 2 shows. A little bit, not a ton. I think that was season 2.
He is not Sauron. He's the other. He's
Oh.
My God, must go to Rune. Together, we can save little Earth.
Sam and Frodo, they can save it.
One day, this will be your kingdom.
Help us. The fate of the elves was
good-looking
decided
orc.
many ages ago.
They actually spent their money on their budget, Kev.
Tell me who you are.
Jared Leto.
Where is Halbrand?
He's gone. None of us are to treat with him again.
Do we proceed?
We must make 3.
With 3, there is balance.
Rule of 3. Told you guys.
Yep. Now there's 3 eggs. You and Danny.
See? Yep. Exactly.
Tell me your name.
I have had many names.
My God.
Sauron lives! Spit of the
Charles, yes. Sauron's reign begins. You know,
That's a recap of season 1, Kev. Go ahead. I want your opinions here, Kev. You've not seen the show.
I will say this. I am happy to watch this program if we are going to be reviewing it for season 2, or if we're going to be reviewing season 2 for the show. But if it were just me out here all by myself, just obeying and consuming, and that's all I'm looking for, I don't know if that did enough to get me to want to watch it. I would honestly have to. It's weird. I'd have to watch an episode, I guess, to see if I would want to watch more. I don't know. No, I mean it looks visually appealing, but because it's not the story that I'm familiar with, I don't really have any basis for knowing if it's going to be good or not. And what I gathered out of that recap is that Sauron exists and at least 3 rings of power are being made, and somebody killed a cave troll at some point.
Very early, yeah. Cave troll.
And I know that the dwarves still clearly hate the elves. That part was established. So it feels familiar enough, but and it's not like I would go out of my way to avoid it either. I just don't. Like, this isn't one that I saw that and I'm like, oh shit. For instance, I got to Stranger Things late. I think it was like season 4 was when I finally started watching it. And when I realized, I was like, oh shit, yeah, I'm in. Like, I want to watch all of this now. This one is like, okay, yeah, I'll watch it. I'll talk with you guys about it, but I don't know. It looks like they spent their money well. I am blown away. How many hundreds of thousands of dollars a minute do you think this one costs?
Probably not as much as the Acolyte. It's the Acolyte.
Not 6.
No, it was a lot.
Minute, huh?
Come on, computer. Come on. There we go. Yeah, they spent the money well.
That looks nice.
Yeah, unlike the Acolyte. So you're halfway in. You're not completely sold. It's respectable. I'm trying to. Oh my god, I keep opening.
I'm also, I wasn't born a curmudgeon. I didn't just start out this way. You have to be burned several times to get to a point where you're just kind of always on the more cautious side. And more often than not, James, when one of these companies or even a creator that isn't personally or closely tied to the original creator takes an IP like this, something that is loved, usually for pretty specific and clearly defined reasons, they take it and just start fucking with it, just start, let's do
George
this.
R. Martin comment.
Let's subvert this expectation. Let's do this. Let's do that. And it almost never goes in a way that I enjoy, and more so when it's a book. I know video games have always been the cursed medium to try to, like, we're going to tell that story through film. But for me, books can be even harder because the theater of the mind, if you've enjoyed a book series and you've cast characters a certain way in your head and things, and then someone has 2 hours to tell a story took place over a book or multiple books, it can get buried. And so it takes a lot to get me hyped about a reimagining of a dead person's work.
I don't hate it. Headbug says she loves the original series so much, Lord of the Rings and Hobbits, would feel like they've taken key parts of the Silmarillion and slapped the Game of Thrones filter on it. It was created as Amazon's competition to Game of Thrones. That is very well known. That has not been
So not just for a love and passion for the Tolkien.
No, it was
universe,
Bezos' creation. Now, I think they do a pretty good job. I've never read the Silmarillion. I tried to read it in high school, and I was too stupid back then to understand it. I enjoy it. I think it's fun. I really need a good TV show right now after the mess we just went through with The Acolyte, so I am pumped about it. I don't like that they're releasing 3 episodes this week. I think that's weird.
Make sure you don't watch it in bad faith, though. Make sure you sound like you're excited for it.
Kev's a bad faith watcher.
Don't make the same mistake I did.
Bad faith watcher. We're going to talk about that on Wednesday. Skip piece. What a world we live in. So Kev, he's not fully in. Okay, he's skeptical. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. I think it comes out this Thursday, so that's fine. That's fine. Speaking of wasting money, I have so many tabs open. I don't know where where I'm gonna end up when I open these tabs. This one was you. You shared this one. Rouge paid $35 million to star in Wolves. If you don't know what that is, that's $70 million. Director was paid $85 million. It's going to theaters for 1 week before it goes to Apple TV. When will corporate America learn that this is not a strategy to make money with? Releasing something on streaming like that fast.
I'm going to be honest with you, James. I think this might be money laundering. Can we say that? I need, yeah, allegedly. I think I need a hashtag allegedly put on here. All I have right now is the spoiler button. I'll get working on that. But let me just say that anything else I'm about to say is in jest. It is a joke. And I'm talking about a Minecraft simulation or something. But no, I see 3 people making this much money on a movie I have not heard about until I find out that it's getting dumped.
I've never heard of it.
It's not going to be a tax write-off or something. Normally, when something goes that poorly, they just start hiding it. They'll pull a Warner Brothers and just say, "Oh yeah, this will be a tax write-off." The fact that these guys got paid. We're also talking about a man, George Clooney, who is known to give people lots of money in cash gifts. All right. He's told that story, not me. It's not coming from me. And I don't know. This one
is this real life Ocean's 11? This is how they're stealing money.
Yeah, thank you. Boom. Point number 3 of the theory. Both these guys are well established crooks. It's a joke. Yeah, see? Yep, absolutely.
Laugh. We can laugh, America.
I am very, very happy with life. Yes, I want to echo. Thank you, Kang, for putting that in a comment. That is correct.
The suicide hotline for Kev. He's fine.
And I do not bench press either. So if it's one of those weird things where it's like, oh, he was choked on it. Yeah, right, dude. I'm never lifting more than the bar. So get that out of here.
I don't even like. It's not even the fact that it might not be good or bad. It's completely irrelevant. How are you going to pay that kind of money and not put it in theaters to make money? It's proven that putting these direct to streaming doesn't increase your viewership.
Are they hoping that it's a FOMO situation, that the fact that you have 1 week to watch it in theater might drive it to have a big weekend, but secretly they know that the movie is shit, and so there's no point in keeping it for more than a week? So it's this ideal. You've got Brad Pitt, George Clooney back together again.
Right.
Limited run in theater. You got to go see it this week, and then it'll be on streaming after it comes out that it's gotten an 8 on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean, that's if it were my goal to try to sell as many tickets as possible, and I knew what I had was the equivalent of a flaming paper bag on my doorstep, I might try to do that. What other options would I have to sell tickets?
Well, what a $85 million.
Or maybe I had to pay off my bookie, and this is how I did it. I don't know.
Who fucking? I don't freaking know. You mentioned 8% on Rotten Tomatoes, which leads me. God, you're doing great. Just want to. I want to
talk about bad
talk
faith.
about bad faith. Talk about bad faith. Speaking of bad faith, the Crow remake. Woof. Not that I had too high hopes for this. 6% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ouch.
Man.
My God.
Not that I had high expectations for it, but woof.
Is this Headbug says I hate it. The movie or how poorly it's doing? Because I haven't seen this one. I will admit it wasn't high on my list of movies to watch. I was waiting to see what people were going to say.
I was the
about it
same
to
way. I was like, if
determine
it was good, I'd go see it.
Right. Otherwise, I'll just wait. Kang says they will do to The Crow what they did to Borderlands and pull it out of theaters
They'll
after
announce a
this
video
weekend.
game.
Yeah, that's what they're doing with the Wolves. They're like, hey, you know what? We can see the writing on the wall here. This thing's going to be pulled after a week.
Yeah.
Let's just announce it already. It's just going to be out for a week before the reviews get out and no one goes to see it. I can't say I'm surprised at that. I mean, this kind of goes back to what I was talking about in the last segment. There's just these soulless remakes, reimaginings of stories that we liked 20, 30 years ago. I am surprised. Bill Skarsgård, I'm assuming still did a good job. I'm just surprised it like this bad does surprise me.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised to see people didn't like it, but
that's
worse than the Star Wars Christmas special bad. This is Headbug says it wasn't necessary to remake it. I'm just surprised they didn't make the Crow female. That would have been better.
Talk about a movie like I wouldn't want to touch The Crow after. I mean, the one's a cult classic because of Bruce Lee's son passed away while filming. I wouldn't touch it. 6%. Like I didn't expect much, but I expected better at 6%.
When I saw the song that they used for the trailer, I also immediately had low expectations because not to say that that has nothing to do with the director, but the song was so awful and I didn't think that it fit the vibe they were trying to. It came out as a very cheesy, schlocky action film to me when I watched the trailer, and it wasn't something I had any interest in watching. But again, I agree with the like Headbug said, wasn't necessary to remake it. Some of these movies I think need to just be left alone. What does Kang say here? I've heard FKA Twigs and Bill Skarsgård have no chemistry. It's like they film their lines in 2 different takes and morph them together. Ouch. Yeah, that would do it in a movie that's based so much on emotion and an emotional performance.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a real thing? They're remaking Fight Club with an all-female cast? What?
I hope not. Headbug says it's just a rumor. I hope that's not true. Speaking of movies that shouldn't be touched, leave Fight Club. Like, just sometimes just don't. Just don't.
But this time, Tyler Durden is real. It's going to be a pivot. We're going to
get him.
Swap him. It's a swerve, bro. They'll never see it coming.
Don't. Just don't. I hope not. Do not touch that. I love Fight Club so much.
Just, you know what? Chuck Palahniuk has a pretty decent listing of published works. Go find another one. You know what? You want to challenge? Go make Rant into a movie. Anybody do that one yet? Do that instead. The book Rant. It's the same guy who wrote Fight Club.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
No idea.
this bad boy. Make
Okay.
this. All right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Caleb says she likes his books. I didn't know that. I've never read them. I should. I haven't got a lot of shit. Okay. You didn't lead me into the next one, so I'm not going to choose.
I just need an excuse to pull one of those books out. It's gonna be my
Let's
new
go
bit.
with this. This is a late add to the run of show here. Speaking because we're talking about movies and remakes and etc. Beetlejuice 2 coming out. Why is it coming out September 6th and not in October? That's odd. God, there's a lot of shit going on. He's going to be on this hot sauce show that I'm sure people know about. I don't know what it is. But it's really funny. Have you watched this, Kev?
No, but I just love. Is this Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice on Hot Ones?
Oh yeah, it's Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice acting across himself as Michael Keaton.
This
one's
I haven't
good.
even seen this
I
yet, but it
agree.
looks like he put more effort into this than he did The Flash. So good for you.
Yeah. Oh,
Mike,
he looks like he's having fun here.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen this Cantaloupe. It's really funny. So here, let me make sure we got sound. Yeah. So here we go. This is Hot Ones.
Well, hi. First of all, welcome to the show. How long is this going to take? I got to get to the spa. Wow. Okay. Who are some of your influences? Well, Napoleon was a pal. Bieber, of course, for obvious reasons. Caligula was a wild man. Am I going to say that?
You got a little.
Yeah. Right here?
Yeah, never mind.
Let's up the ante. Superb.
You've been haunting this metaphysical astral plane for over 600 years. You ever allowed yourself to, contemplate the infinite nature of time?
Nope.
How are the ribs, by the way?
Sounds eerily reminiscent of a guy I ate in Seattle.
You sure you're okay?
Yep.
Because
I got a question for you. Who the hell are you?
Dude, he killed it as Beetlejuice. I would have loved to have had someone else be interviewing him because he killed it as Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
It was a nice, I guess, to have him be his deadpan self on the other end. But hey, that gives me a little more faith. Again,
He looks like
you already
he's
know how I
having
feel
fun
about
there.
this movie. If you've been listening to me talk for the last 30 minutes, I'm very X to
Nervous.
doubt over here on
Yeah.
that. But this makes me feel a little better. Maybe
Yeah,
it
I'm
won't
nervous. He
stop.
looks like regardless, he's gonna have fun with it. Whether it's any good or not, another question. Also, why is it coming out September 6th? Why is that not coming out in October? That's a weird thing.
That's a good
Headphones are still
good
out.
point. Yeah.
It's such an odd thing. Why wouldn't that be a Halloween movie?
Or at least early October. Get it.
Yeah, it leads. When I say Halloween, I mean like the whole month of October. I can say
Yeah.
That's some suit in a big fucking white tower, being like, we're gonna get subverge their expectations. And
Got to give enough
release in
time
September.
for the memes. So that way the memes draw more interest and then you can sell more Halloween costumes because they'll have had enough time to make the costumes in bulk to get all of the dads and moms and dads are going to get some like family Beetlejuice
Shouldn't
costume.
there be a limit? Do we need to like timestamp limits, like on when holidays can start happening? I think Starbucks released their pumpkin spice latte thing this week or last week, or like when do we have to declare? Like, do we have to start declaring this? Like, we're advertising for Halloween in August.
If I can be honest, I think this is a direct result of the gluttony of the Christmas people. There are folks to this day I see posting online right around this time of year about, I want to start putting my Christmas stuff out. If those Christmas
Kev,
people,
it's 95 degrees in Indiana right now. There is no Christmas shit going up here. It's
I
a desert
understand,
out
but the
there.
Christmas people, they've taken November. Now they're creeping into October. So the Halloween people have no choice. They can't go further into the month. They have to go forward. So now Halloween is coming in. They're taking your September. They're creeping in. This is August. You know, they're
Look at
coming
this.
in now
Look at this shit.
because those gluttonous Christmas hogs, 12 days of Christmas wasn't enough. And now they got the whole month. The whole month wasn't enough. Then, fuck Thanksgiving. What's that? That's a Christmas month now too, except for 2 days out of it.
Christmas is November and December for sure.
Yeah.
This is wild.
This is us Halloween folk just taking back some of our ground.
It is. Why do you always trick me into watching on Twitter? Because I retweet Kev on there, and so if you've been commenting, Sleek, we apologize. Twitter comments. Yep, there it is. I knew it as soon as I saw it. Look.
Oh.
Twitter comments.
Where's that? I don't even
It's
see
at the
it.
very top. So if you go back all the way to the top of the comments, it's the very top. For some reason, Twitter comments pop in the wrong spots. We don't see them.
And it says it was at 6:05, which was a good 40 minutes ago.
Yeah,
we weren't talking about.
Sorry.
I'm in a time vortex.
Apologies, Sleek. I'm gonna just make sure to tweet the link out. That's so weird. Twitter does some weird shit. Welcome though. We appreciate you watching. Sorry, we missed your Beetlejuice comment. Back to this, but supermarkets already have Halloween decks out. Harles is right. Halloween people are mad at Christmas people. Headbugs prepping for Easter. I do since it's coming out September 6th, I approve of this just because you're trying to jump on it coming out early,
You got to take back that ground.
It is, yeah. Hopefully it's good, but at least he looks like he's having fun. That's really all that matters, right?
Yeah, as long as he didn't get paid Robert Downey Jr. money, I'm okay with him just having some fun. If his paycheck is 87% of the film's budget, then I care.
What's Robert Downey Jr. getting? $95 million? Is that right?
Yeah, I think it was the price, same cost of about 2 episodes of The Acolyte. I think, yeah, $95 million.
That's right. Well, let's see. Now you're back on track, leading us into MCU news. Lots of MCU news. James Spader returning as Ultron in the Vision series. I think we both agree James Spader is good as Ultron. Movie, all right. But does this scream desperation? He's dead. Ultron's dead. Easy to bring back as a computer program.
It depends on what this story is, James, because
it's Vision trying to find himself, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I don't know what they're doing with the different multiverse options. It's because this is coming out in 2026. I don't know where they'll be in the timeline and on what universe. So is this an alternate universe Vision? Because I do think that James Spader did a great job as Ultron. The biggest problem to me with James Spader being Ultron was that the character was played too much like how Tony Stark is played by Robert Downey Jr. So they just, even to the point where they call it out, they make a joke about it where it's like, beat me by 1 second or something, where it's like, well, yeah, that's funny for that one moment, but also you guys are kind of too similar for me. And it made James Spader less effective. I also am a big Office fan, so hearing him basically be Robert California as a robot was just chef's kiss to me. I thought it was phenomenal. So I'm here for this. They've done enough with their shows that I don't like, that the last thing I'll be upset about is them bringing back a good actor again, so long as he's not making $95 million to do it.
Well, I'm glad to see him come back. $95 million, as Sleek the Geek points out, to wear a mask.
Yeah, that's why I was saying what I said when they first announced this. Like, you're not going to get your Doctor Doom in a mask like you used to, or like you would want. because they're not going to pay a man $100 million and then not show his handsome face off the whole. What do you think they're paying for here? A little bit of the acting, but mainly for the brand. So yeah, now we're going to get a maskless Doctor Doom. Won't that be fun?
Great. Sounds lovely.
I like it less every day that goes by.
More MCU. We got a lot of MCU news. This came out shortly after we talked about this last Monday.
Ooh, we're back. Okay. We're back, baby.
Yeah, Moon Knight Season 2 is reportedly in development. Jeff Chapman, if you are still watching, big news. I'm on board with this. I like Moon Knight. Left it open for a second season. Very disconnected from the MCU, which I'm fine with.
I thank you, Headbug, for that.
That is true, yeah, because Agatha all along's coming out next month.
So I missed that. Well, wasn't quick enough on the draw for the transition there, but I wanted to get it on screen. Moon Knight Season 2, I'm here for it. I will. This is one of the few Marvel TV shows that I did enjoy. As you could imagine, I have my critiques. I have my thought. I can't ever just enjoy anything, folks. It's a disease that I have in my brain, and it's cost me all the hairs on the top of my head. Every time I have a negative thought about someone else's creative work, another hair just falls and dies. It's a curse and a blessing, really. But I think Oscar Isaac does a great job as all now 3 of the characters. This is not one that was ruined for me. I still can enjoy this ride and seeing where they're taking this one. Moon Knight is a character that I'm a fan of, so we'll see. I'll be watching. I look forward to reviewing this one. So if it goes poorly, I can. What would they call us at that point? We're anti-Egypt. I'm going to be known as a Egypt hater if I don't like this, despite my love for the pyramids.
Yes. And then the last one, which I have to stop sharing this so we can hear it, is we've got our first look at Harrison Ford as the Red Hulk. I don't know how much sound is on this, but we should put it back on. Oops. Start back here.
Get off my stage.
He really just made the Red Hulk look like Harrison Ford.
This tweet made me laugh because it's not really our first look at it. It's our first look at a CGI rendering of what Harrison Ford would look like as the Hulk. There is no first look of him as the Hulk unless he's putting on some prosthetics and spending 8 hours in a chair getting his face painted. What you're looking at is a computer graphic. What are we talking about? His first look at Harrison Ford. My ass. No, it's not. Also, have I told you guys how much I hate this decision, this casting decision? Have I mentioned that enough on this show? Because I can do once a week. I will remind you all once a week how this is the biggest paycheck job outside of the 95 million one we just talked about. This guy couldn't care less about the fans of the beloved franchises he's been tied to. So let's put him in another one so he can get more money making fun of people that put money in his pocket while smoking weed with George Lucas. I don't hate all of it.
It's confirmed. It's very well known, Kev, as anti-Harrison Ford, which I don't really disagree with his hate for the fan bases, particularly Star Wars. He hates us.
If you want to hate him, just stop taking money to make projects for nerds that you hate and constantly mock. It's the biggest grift. Get into politics, Harry. You son of a bitch. Oops. Sorry. Too far? All right.
Not the guy who got stabbed by crossover that we never knew we needed.
Just
in other major news and movies, I don't know if this is major news, but it is news. It made the title because we've been laughing about it. Keanu Reeves has been cast as the voice of Shadow the Hedgehog in Sonic 3. Major news, Kev. What are your thoughts on this?
I can't wait. I was not going to watch this movie. I have
I had
not
no
watched
desire to
the
watch
first
it.
two, but now I'm all in. Do you think he's going to do? He's going to do like a Neo voice, right? I'm not imagining
100%.
a Bill and Ted Swerve or even a John Wick where like, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. I think it's going to be more breathy and dark.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I don't have much experience with Sonic, but I played the GameCube game, and that's where Shadow's a main character in it, and he's awesome. And I'm like, oh, now I'm gonna have to watch all these fucking movies, just so I can go watch watch Keanu Reeves voice fucking Shadow the Hedgehog.
I've never been
They got
more
me.
ashamed to
Got me.
admit
They got me.
that I know more about Sonichu lore than I do Sonic the Hedgehog lore. So this will finally get me in. Maybe
We're
I'll
in.
go back and watch the other two now. Jim Carrey couldn't do it, but goddamn, Keanu
Fucked up
Reeves.
looking face Sonic couldn't do it. Idris Elba's Knuckles couldn't do it, but fucking Keanu Reeves is Sonic. This is how you do it, corporate America. This is what we want. Just wild. We're in, so we're both in on this casting. No questions
Lock
asked.
it in. More Keanu Reeves bad guy castings after this. You know, let's see him be a villain. All the cool shit he can do with props and guns and stuff. Like, why is he always got to be the good guy all the time? This is gonna be perfect transition. He can show his chops for villainy, and then boom, we're gonna see badass Keanu. He's going to be the villain in Nobody 2, and then we're going to see Bob Odenkirk in a fist fight with Keanu Reeves.
What up, Anthony? I see you there. I think Harles would agree with this, the take on the Lord of the Rings anime film. It is definitely a little bit different than what was promoted as. I'm so excited for it, but yes, I understand that. Also, shout out to our new subscriber on YouTube. We're at 126 now. We finally crossed 125. We picked a new one up here. I think it was Sleek. I assume it was Sleek hopping over and subscribing. So we appreciate you. We're making it, Kev. 125 is a big number.
Yeah. Appreciate you all very much.
The Black Sonichu was an industrial cherry cola mishap.
And while we're,
shout out Sleek. Stream Elements is supposed to promote you for doing that, but it's got a mind of its fucking own right now.
You know what? I kind of like that Stream Elements is faulty because it always gives us a bit to work with. It's like a recurring joke at this point. We can get our Stream Elements jab in. And while we're thanking everybody, I kind of wanted to take a second to just mention to all of you that are here, if you ever miss us live and are looking to save a little bit of your data, maybe you're tired of getting alerts about your screen time and you're like, can I just listen to the show? Yes, you can, because I just went through and uploaded every single episode of Han Shot First and the Weekly Dweeb to our audio feeds, and henceforth we will continue to add those there. So if you can't catch us live and you want to save some of your precious data, you can go subscribe to us on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, wherever.
Yeah. Shout out to Kev for making that happen. Shout out to Kev for getting that done. Ooh, this is a good one. Should give your Stream Elements a producer name. Like Jimmy, or not that one, but another name.
Not like
James. Headbug, like and subscribe. Absolutely. Thank you guys for all your support. I was telling Kev yesterday, I can't believe where we've come in just over a year. We got our little corner of the universe where we fucking get to do everything we want. It's awesome. We appreciate you guys. Yeah, we do need to give our Stream Elements a hell of a name. Look at that. Look at Stream Elements coming in hot. Look at him. Look at him right on time. Join the Discord join Harles's Discord, as we always say.
That's right. Thanks, Stewie.
Get all this before we go live.
Stewie the Stream Bot. That's my nominee
Stewie
for
the
now.
Stream Bot. Okay. What else have I got? A couple other things. GamesCon was last week, Kev. Lot of games news. Not a ton going through. The Indiana Jones game, Xbox users are pissed because there's now multi-platform because Microsoft has no fucking idea what they're doing. And there's some Star Wars Outlaws.
Was it
news.
wait? So that was supposed to be an exclusive? Is that what I hear? Indiana Jones was the
They bought Bethesda and it was an exclusive, and they were told it was exclusive, and now it's not exclusive. Which is what's going to happen. All their stuff's going to be on PlayStation. That's how they're going to do it.
Yeah, I don't understand why exclusive games even exist anymore. It's very stupid. I don't think. I don't know. Is it really going to chew? Like, it's been a long time since I've picked my console based on one or two of the games that were available. I think you're just far better off having them available on as many platforms as can run them. That's just my theory on the matter. But what of all the games, why would you be mad that the Indiana Jones game isn't your exclusive? I would be thinking, phew, we dodged a bullet on that one, guys. I couldn't get back on the gamer console subreddit if with any sort of pride in my eyes, if I knew that the only Xbox original there was to have was fucking Indiana Jones. Like, really, like why even have an exclusive if that's going to be what it is?
I agree. I agree. Just put it all. I think a perfect example. I'm just trying to find the article of it. Black Myth Wukong came out last week and shattered Steam records. Absolutely shattered them. It was the most played concurrent played game at one time. In 3 days, Black Myth Wukong sold 10 million copies.
Wow.
To put that in perspective, Aerodive's Helldivers 2, which came out on PS5 alone, sold 12 million copies in its first 12 weeks to become the fastest selling PlayStation game of all time. Black Myth Wukong sold 10 million copies in 3 days. This game came out of absolutely nowhere. It's the most played single player of all time on Steam, about Steam. It jumped to second most played game of any kind ever, behind PUBG, which is an online game. It's a massive hit, and it's the developer's first game they've ever made.
Something about this thing reeks, but by the way, I will just say I have seen about 4 clips of footage from this game, one of which I posted in our Discord because someone modded their character.
It's so cool
to be Goku, and it's amazing. But
it had 3 million concurrent players across all platforms at one time.
That is bonkers. This thing came out of nowhere, first time developer.
Wild deal.
Didn't hear one word about it until it had
I knew it
been
existed.
released.
I knew it existed, and I had it on my radar.
I kind of black out. I block out all the next gen stuff because I feel like Charlie, before he gets that golden ticket to the Wonka factory, I'm just far too poor to enjoy any of these games. So why bother keeping up with that news?
This is the mod Kev was talking about. They mod. Our baby boy Goku's in Nimbus,
and the flying Nimbus is what really. So at first I was just like, okay, this is neat, whatever. But then he called in the Nimbus cloud, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it now.
You're like, yeah, whatever. It looks cool, but
I also would play this game. Oh, and that's a boss, a giant rock. Okay.
Yep. Oh, definitely. I mean, you got to take a shirt off for sure.
Oh,
so
you got a lightsaber in there too?
It sure looks like one. It's not one, but
right, yeah. But I see what they're going for.
Yeah, it's based on Chinese lore, I think. Massive hit world, but released on every console. It was released on PS4, 5, Xbox, and PC. I believe. Sleep says it's one of his favorite lores. I don't know anything about it. Monkey becomes 4 Times Immortal, Journey to the West. I don't know anything about it. So I knew a little bit about the game, and I knew it looked kind of cool. I don't think anybody saw this coming. Interesting. I'm going to have to look into that. I'll have to open the tab. I don't know anything about it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, so we can get to 1,000 subs. So that way I can afford a PS5, hopefully before the 7 comes out. And I will definitely stream as Goku in Dark Wukong. What was it called again? What's this game called?
Black Myth Wukong.
Damn it. I was a third of the way right.
Almost there. You were close to this. What else we got? At GamesCon, one of the first things that was announced was the Borderlands 4 game. We'll pull that trailer up. Which is a hilarious way to just eradicate the movie from existence, is to announce the next game in the mainline series just weeks after the travesty was that.
Could you imagine if they had pulled a Disney and released the movie the same weekend that this announcement came out? You know, like they did with Deadpool and Robert Downey.
They should have. Just
yeah, so they can pretend all the reporting about the movie is false. Like, what?
Yeah,
There's no movie?
False.
What movie?
Yeah, all false.
Burn the reels. Get it out.
I played one Borderlands game. I had fun with it. I don't really like loot 'em ups like that, essentially.
I'm not a big fan. I find it very repetitive.
Yeah, I understand.
Travel through and have to defeat the same enemies time and time again. So if solved for that, maybe. But usually it takes more than just an equipment set or weapons to upgrade.
Yeah.
Usually takes more than that for me to get into a game, because every game almost has that at this point.
I think this was the first thing shown at GamesCon too. They didn't even they got the primetime slot to just eradicate all the bad news about the movie.
Wish list now.
Which is
I hope
they
aren't asking for money, right? That's just saying put this on my Steam wish list.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired.
Sleek's playing Fallout 3 for the first time, Kev. There you go.
Oh, nice. All right.
Kev's big Fallout, right? Just like love the show.
Yeah, I love the series. Fallout 3. I am a New Vegas man myself, but so Fallout 3, I like it. I don't like it as much as I like New Vegas, but I think there is a ton to enjoy if you're a first-time player. A lot of my beef with that game honestly comes from playing it after the first time. The beginning can be a little slow in Fallout 3, and then I'll save you my gripes, but that's pretty cool, man. I want to see look forward to hearing how that experience goes. He says Borderlands 4, please don't judge us.
I think that's why they
movie.
I'm almost like, I'm sure the announcement was incoming, but I bet when the movie bombed, like, we got to get this out now. Like,
did they show? They didn't show any game footage either.
No game footage, just a complete trailer. Yeah.
Coming out next year. Yeah, this could have been a pivot. Yeah, who knows?
It's possible. Like, I know it takes some time. Like, it might have been in the works, and they might have been like, "We got to get this out fucking now."
Yeah, like,
maybe the Borderlands movie was like their thought was like it would create the hype train, and then this will come out. Instead, they're like, "We got to get out of here. Like, this is bad news."
That is nuts.
Yeah. In a while. Yeah, I can't just switch tabs. It doesn't show, the sound doesn't carry over. So another game that they showed footage for called Mouse, PI for Hire. I got a 30-second. This looks wild.
Oh, this is like
it looks
like a 2D BioShock.
Yeah.
Man. Or Doom.
It looks like a 1930s cartoon.
Oh, I want to play this.
This looks awesome.
Oh, more Indiana Jones stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Count me in, dude.
I am here for this.
This reminds me of Cuphead a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's got a little Cuphead to it. Yeah. Steamboat Willie kind of style. Yeah. I'm sorry, I played that through a second time. I just kept going.
That's
I think this game looks cool as shit.
Wonderful. I would be all over that. I imagine that's a Steam
awesome.
game. Give me
check.
a port, man. PlayStation 4 or Xbox, you know? Harl says, this is so refreshing because when Steamboat Willie hit public domain, everyone immediately launched gritty gore fest creepypasta Mickey Mouse games. Love it. Like some Joys of Creation or whatever. So there's like a Treasure Island. I can't remember. There's a Five Nights at Freddy's, like Mickey Mouse-esque spinoff. Fan-made game.
Looks like it's on Steam.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sign me up.
It
says check out the
so it must be Steam. It might be Steam. Yeah. Welcome to the Cuphead show. Yeah. A lot of Cuphead references. Yeah. Thought this was Cuphead 2 or something. Yeah. Yeah. This is why the public domain exists. Yeah, they went weird and they started making horror Pooh Bear movies and shit. Yep, that's funny.
Right.
Fucking dumb. Like they went like idiots. So
one of these days I'll finish my Black Bat project. You know, the OG Bat.
2025. I don't know what it looks like. It could be Steam, so maybe Kev will be able to play it. I've heard Cuphead's fun.
It better be on Steam, dude. Finally, I've needed a reason to get Steam put back on my computer. So there it is. That's a game I will play.
I wish I didn't have a Mac so I could play the Star Wars game from like 2002. What else? Is there anything else cool?
I hear that one's better than the one they're putting out, but
yeah, probably. Which we will talk about. I know Anthony had a comment about Keanu possibly being sold. We'll talk about that on Wednesday. We save all Star Wars related news for Wednesdays. That's going to be a topic.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, so there was another show called Amazon's last show I've got, last GameStop. That's on. Yeah, he's always playing. Fallout on your Mac. Is it on? I didn't think I could play Steam games on my Mac. Am I wrong there, Sleek? Have I been screwing myself this whole time, not thinking I could play Steam on my computer?
Ooh, Empire at War on Steam.
That's the game. That's the game I'm talking about. Bite size. I thought I had to have a PC to play that.
Amazon Luna, he says.
It's Amazon Luna.
Harls, I'm in. Everyone, keep your eyes peeled for my grim, dark, Great Gatsby survival horror. Sign me up, please, old sport. And you got to have some kind of green egg power up, or the save room has to always have a green light in it.
Well, I've got 2 tabs open from Sleek. Wish he'd have started watching on YouTube before Twitter a long time ago.
Bite-sized Vikes, my portion of the sidebar. Did you guys like Robert Pattinson, Bat? I did, although I did not think that the Riddler made a whole lot of sense. I think he's a great Batman. I thought the movie should have played 48% less Nirvana and it would have gotten over a little bit better with me. I get it. It's your theme song. Fucking Christ, less is more. It's the second thing they teach you. But no, I like the movie generally. The Riddler could have been better.
Oh, that's fucking great, dude. Oh, that's so fucking funny.
Little more
shout out to the viewers, man. I see 10 of you guys live on YouTube right now. Over 60 total today. We appreciate you guys more than you'll ever fucking know.
Something in the way. You see, I'm singing for you.
See, if you just walk, sometimes if you walk Stream Elements, old Stu into it. I kind of like maybe Stu's. Stu might be. If you walk Stu into it, like he'll come along. Last thing from GamesCon I wanted to talk about is another Amazon anthology show based on video game series called Secret Level. Premieres December 10th. If you know what an anthology show is, it's where none of the stories are connected at all. Black Mirror is probably the most famous anthology show. What does a dead compulsive liar do?
The Twilight Zone would be another good one.
Don't sing the Forbidden Nirvana song. He lies still. Well done, Sleek. Well done.
Woo!
Well
I
done.
wish I had the rim shot soundboard.
Well, if you have a little button thing that you don't have enough USB ports for, bro.
No, yeah. StreamYard can do a lot, but it just it will do anything for love, but it won't play with my Stream Deck.
I know. Oh yeah, Stream Deck. That's what I was thinking. Okay, this is what the fuck did I say the name of this was? I have to minimize it. I already forgot. Secret. Oh yeah. Welcome to Secret Level.
This is Ready Player 2.
So this is Amazon's take. It's a video games series, anthology series coming from Amazon.
It's time.
All right.
This world has waited for your arrival.
Love, Death, and Robots is really good if you haven't watched it.
It is you. You will open the door.
All
Because
right,
you
all
are
right.
the chosen. All those moments.
Oh, is that some Dragon's Age?
Adventure.
I'm trying to find that.
Just for you.
Oh, who's that guy?
Who are any of them? I thought the whole point was I was supposed to recognize these people from video games I played.
Well, Keanu was in there. Kratos from God of War is in there.
Got it.
Warhammer.
Okay.
I'll pull up the list here in a second.
I recognize the dragon. Oh, okay.
Come in. You have a game to play.
It does have Ready Player One vibes.
Yeah.
So Secret Level is the name of it. I'm going to get you a list of God of War was in it. I saw Kratos in there. A list of every game featured in Amazon's promising Secret Level. How's it called promising? I haven't seen it.
As far as a bite-sized preview review, I'm giving that a 6 out of 10. It looked cool, but I can't tell what the hell is going on. You need to not lay out the whole goddamn story plot, but if the whole pitch is this is an anthology of your favorite video game characters, maybe show a few. All right, that I recognize. Maybe
they're not massive. Like not all of them are massive. Pac-Man's in there. Mega is huge. Warhammer 40,000 was the first game shown. Concord, which is an astronomically pathetic launch on PlayStation 5 last week. Horrible in Steam. It was terrible. Mega Man, Unreal Tournament, New World, Adernum. I've never heard of that, so that's not good.
Unreal
Armored Core.
Tournament. Wow.
Yeah, Unreal Tournament. There's a throwback.
Mm-hmm.
Spelunky, Honor of Kings, Sifu. I do know Sifu. Dungeons and Dragons. There's your dragons. The Outer Worlds, Crossfire, Exodus, and then a bunch of PlayStation games. One of which is God of War, which is probably the biggest name. So Kev, not excited. Gives it a 6.
For the preview.
In preview review terms, if you guys have never watched one, we just reviewed the single trailer, and that is it. Nothing else but that. Kev gives it a 6, which it's not great. If you don't know the games, you don't really know what you're doing. Keanu Reeves is in it, by the way. That was the one thing I said.
That might be the only thing that keeps my actual interest level at a 6 as well, because originally I was thinking, well, you think it's bad news for my trailer score, but wait till you hear how excited I am to watch it. But
there is Keanu.
We got this. Cyberpunk's not in here. That was a missed opportunity.
Cyberpunk made their own anime, which is awesome, by the way. You've never watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners? It's fucking awesome. So good.
Put it on my list.
The game's got. It's really easy to watch. Cyberpunk anime Edge Runners is really cool. I've heard the movie or the show or the game. Jesus Christ, James, has been fixed and is really awesome too. Now I'm long past going back to it.
Nice.
That's fucking great. Let's see. Did I miss anything, Kev? I'm going through all my notes. That might be it.
Ooh.
Backyard baseball is back. Did you see that? It's kind of wild. Oh, shout out! Shout out to Hideo Kojima.
As always,
this is a pro Hideo Kojima show. His birthday was last week.
Oh, happy birthday to the legend!
And as Harles pointed out, his office threw him a birthday party. So,
did they get him a cake shaped like a cardboard box?
They should have.
If not, they should be fired. It's the lowest hanging fruit. It's just right there. They make the most realistic looking cake boxes now.
That's the incorrect. I was like, that's not.
You can even hide in it.
Tab. It's like getting out of homework assignment. Yeah, so shout out to the GOAT. It was his birthday last week.
Big sunflower guy, huh? All right.
Yeah, I must love sunflowers.
I love me some sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a dope flower to give somebody for their. It's a flower with function, dude. Here, you can watch these grow, and if you're good enough at it, maybe you can get a little snack out of it sometime down the road. Hell yeah.
I hope some of his friends tweeted at him. We're always sad that he tweets about them and they never return his love. So hopefully some of his friends acknowledged him.
Yeah, they better gotten some cool tweets. I wanted tweets of famous people drinking coffee while they wear a Foxhound jacket or something. You know, do some cool Kojima references while you make your posts.
So happy birthday to Hideo Kojima. Hopefully they treated you well. Kev, I think that's everything. I don't think I got nothing else unless you can think of something. Like I said, it was a wild show. We had a lot of things to cover.
Yeah, a hectic layout, but no, I think we're good. I don't recall anything else that I added that we've missed. And man, I meant to say breezed and then combined it with blue, and I said brew. So we brewed up a great episode and we blew right by that 1 hour mark.
Easy.
So I'm pretty happy with it.
Okay, so some people did give him happy birthday shouts. Good.
Let's go. We've got a few more pre-recorded things coming out for the folks this week. So if you didn't get enough of your 2 dweeby eggs, there will be more coming. I am certain of that. But no, I think that's all I have for them today, James. Unless you've got any final additions to the run of show.
Nope, I do not. I think we covered everything. As Kev said, there is some new pre-recorded content come out, so please go check that out if you haven't. I put a preview review out for the Lord of the Rings War of the Rohirrim trailer, which we briefly mentioned during the show, talked about a little bit. Kev has his Alien Romulus stuff incoming, so please go check those out. Let us know what you guys think. If there's stuff you guys want us to cover, let us know. We're always open to suggestions. Again, shout out to all the new subscribers. We got to 125 over the weekend, and then we got to 126 tonight. Thank you, Sleek. We appreciate you. Stu won't acknowledge you, but we will. Kev, outside of here, where can they find you at, my friend?
Trying to fix Stu in my free time, but when I'm not doing that, you can find me on Sunday mornings and Tuesday evenings on the Clout Route with Danny. Tomorrow night, we will not be in studio together. We'll be doing the StreamYard vibe because we will have a special guest comedian. Dalton Pruitt is joining us again. It was a lot of fun last time. Should be a lot of fun this time. So go ahead and subscribe over there if you are new to the Clout Route crew. Got a wonderful chat. Some of the folks you see in here will also be there. So it's a great little community we're building. And also you can see James and I on Thursdays on Bite Size Sports, hanging out, talking all things in the wild world of sports. Going to be a football heavy show, I would imagine, over the next few weeks, but we've also got all your fantasy needs covered on Wednesday night with Trevor and Josh and our good friend John and the boys running Necessary Roughness for your football only show on Tuesdays. And I'll let James tell you about the rest of the time you can find us two dweebs.
Yeah, we are here every Monday at 6 p.m. We will not be live next Monday. It is Labor Day over here in the States. I'm on vacation, so we will not be live next Monday. I may go live Tuesday to talk the Rings of Power. I have not decided. I might just hop on 6 o'clock normal time just to talk shop for 30 minutes or so. So we will not be live next week. Check us out every Wednesday, 9 p.m. on our flagship show, Han Shot First, talking Star Wars. This Wednesday, we are doing a Star Wars Outlaws review roundup. Game, the embargo ended this morning, and all the reviews are out, so you can check them out, but we'll be talking about those Wednesday, and we'll be talking about Keanu's possibly Soul and some more fallout from the Acolyte, including the Rolling Stones hit piece, and Kev just ruining everything. Bad faith, Kev. Bad faith.
I will
Bad
have
faith,
evidence to defend my case on
defend
Wednesdays.
your honor. So yeah, Kev is he's a bad faith watcher. Look at Stream Elements. Check out our Discord if you want to talk about show topics, give us some suggestions, come in or just talk nerd shit with us. I just posted the link for it. As always, like, subscribe, share. You guys are helping us grow. We are up to 126 now. So we started this last August, and I never would have guessed we'd have got here. So we're just gonna keep chugging along, folks. Yeah, Holocon's review was glowing. I'm sure we'll have to pull it up. I've muted them, so I can't stand them. We'll have to pull that up. Stunned. We might talk about some people that are crying over the Acolyte disappearing too. So, what a world. So, again, thank you guys for watching. We will we'll see you guys this Wednesday, 9 p.m. And then I may possibly be on next week, but we'll let you know. So, until next time.